Hello friends, my name is Radha Masood. Today we'll discuss about a topic that what are the main questions or general questions, interview questions for a project manager. Today we will discuss these questions and also we will discuss the possible answers of those questions as well, which we normally ask in the interview for a project manager position. So friend, let's start. First of all, I will request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start friend. Friend, normally the very basic and very general question is that whenever a person came for an interview for a project manager position, we normally ask that what is the background, personality, and what is the profession normally of a project manager. In this type of question, we have to define as a project manager that, for example, from where you have done your graduation and what you are currently doing, how much experience you have, especially in the field of project management. If you have any other experience, you must have to mention there what you are actually doing professionally, what is your roles and responsibilities, and in how many companies, in how many organizations you have worked. So you have to this question should be answered very briefly and very precisely. This is very important. Then next question is that have you ever worked in the industry before? That means, for example, if you want to hire a project manager for a payment industry, let's suppose. So if you have experience of project manager, so for payment industry, so you have to mention it that, for example, in ABC company you have worked as a project manager for a payment industry. If you don't have, so you don't need to worry about it, and you just have to answer that you have not worked there. What was a challenging project and how did you manage it? Friend, normally every project is a challenge. This is very true. And whatever the project you faced as a challenge, you must have to mention it. That what was the challenge and how did you manage it? So you have to answer these questions with a clear mind, and whatever the situation, you have to mention it here. What is your leadership style? Leadership style means, friend, that some project managers are autocratic. Autocratic means that they are doing all the things single-handedly and they are not dependent on anyone. Some project managers are like they are discussing the things. They are having a coaching style. They are guiding the team. They are leading the team with providing the guidance. So by keeping in your mind the right leadership style, exactly what is your style. It is a very common thing that most of the people, most of the organizations like that the project manager should be aggressive, and honestly this is true. Then next, what is your communication style? Communication style mean, friend, that you always try to communicate the things like, for example, by using the emails, by using the meetings, by using the status report, by using the phone calls. So you must have to mention that what is your communication style. When do you know the project is off track? Friend, this is a very tricky question that as a project manager you should have to know it at a very early stage if your project is going off track. If you get it at a later stage, obviously this will be very difficult for you to get the project get back on track. If the project is not adhering to schedule, how do you get it back on track? Friend, you must have to see that what you can do if project is not on the schedule. For example, is there any possibility you can drop by the consensus of the customer? You can cut it some scope. You can add some resources in it in the project. So you must have to see that what are the possibilities there. What is your ideal project? Ideal project means that, friend, if you have a good team, a technical good team, and first thing good team, and also you have a good relationship, working relationship with them, honestly this will be a very good ideal project. Do you have budget management experience? Means that, friend, normally the cost management, normally it happens that project manager doesn't deal with the costing. If you have the experience, you should have to tell this in detail. Have you managed remote teams and outsourced team? Normally, friend, if you are working in software houses, you have to manage the remote teams by using the Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Team, and you have to face multiple challenges related to the time zone differences as well. So you have to mention it all these things here. How do you manage team members that are not working to their full potential? You have the answer is that, friend, you must have to identify the core reasons that why they are not working, why they are not giving their 100%. Many times it happens that they are not happy, they are having some troubles, problems. So you have to sit with them, talk with them, and try to find out the core reason. How do you deal when you are overwhelmed or underperforming? That means, friend, if you are not performing good, so again, the thing is that the communication is the main tool. You must have to communicate, you must have to talk uh, with the management. You have, first of all, you have to define, you have to identify the root cause of the underperforming. Then you have to define, you have to identify the solution. How do you work with customers, sponsors, and stakeholders? First of all, friend, customers, sponsors, stakeholders, all those people are human beings as well. Try to make relationship with them, try to have chit chat with them, try to sit with them, have a tea with them, and try discuss the things with them. Remember, friend, one thing, they are also human beings. They are not if you try to make build a relationship with them, there are high chances that you can have relationship. If you have good relationship, you can succeed. Do you seek help outside of the project team? Yes, it is possible. If you need, it is possible. Like, for example, you are building a mobile application and you need, for example, you need help from any other person outside the project team. If it is required, you should go for it. Do you delegate? Delegate means that, friend, assignment of task. Like, whatever the task coming towards as a project manager towards you, you should be able to identify the task and delegate it to your team member. This is very, very important, friend, that don't keep the things all the things in your hand. Delegate it to other persons and give the responsibility to other person. This is a very, very important skill set for a project manager. So, friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you.